I'm Izan.
I'm Esther, and we are from iExchange, and this is Proverbs of the Day.
Okay, so we are reading out of Proverbs 19 now, and out of the TPT. So, for me, that stood out is verse 8. So it stands, do yourself a favor and love wisdom. Learn all you can, then watch your life flourish and prosper. It's just beautiful for me. Just love wisdom. Who doesn't love wisdom? Wisdom and just having understanding and knowledge. It's just beautiful.
And like God giving you insight
Yes.
into His supreme intelligence and His thoughts and His ideas. That's something cool to think about,
It
that He
is.
actually lets you in on how He thinks about things. And
Yes. Yeah.
And if I can go on to what stood out for me, it's so in sync with yours. It's verse 20. It says, listen well to wise counsel and be willing to learn from correction, so that by the end of your life you'll be known for your wisdom. And that is something that I've really learned from Proverbs, is that if you want to be someone that is wise and not a fool, you have to be willing to be corrected and to be willing to learn. And it's actually because out of experience, I grew up not ever wanting to do the wrong thing. So I was very afraid of correction, and I don't want to be found doing the wrong thing, you know. And so the Lord really had to help me, and He is helping me still to really to receive correction cheerfully, and being so grateful that He doesn't leave us the way that we are, and that He actually wants us to bear greater fruit and go to higher levels in Him and execute in life with more wisdom and with His wisdom, like we said, and His ideas, like a better way to live. So that's a beautiful thing that He's helping me with, to really not be afraid of correction, but actually embrace it and to change, use it to become more like Him. So that's really powerful for me.
This is so beautiful. I also have another verse that stood out for me here. It's also number 11.
Yes.
An understanding person demonstrates patience.
Wow.
For mercy means holding your tongue. Then you are insulted. When you are insulted, be quick to forgive and forget.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
That's
For
important.
you are virtuous when you overlook an offense.
Yes.
Wow.
It makes me think of something that I've learned, that the relationship is more important than being right.
Yeah.
And God always wants you, I believe that is wisdom. He wants you to be spiritual instead of wanting to be right in a situation. So, and what is being spiritual? It's being in love. It's walking in love, you know, walking according to His word. Overlooking, if that's overlooking an offense, if that's exactly what it's saying, forgiving and forgetting, putting the relationship first and not who's right and who's wrong.
And just that forgiving part for me, it's like, how can you expect God to forgive you? Yes, He does, definitely. But how can you expect Him to forgive you if you don't forgive and forget that what others did
It's
to you?
amazing because, you know, He forgives us liberally and freely, you know. And so talking about wanting to become more like Him, we can follow His example and also forgive liberally, and how you don't have to earn His love. And that's the same way we can walk like that towards others, is that our love can be unconditional. And when someone does something to you that's offensive, or it feels like they've done you wrong, that you can forgive them just like God forgave us and forgives us. So it's a beautiful thing that we can be like Him.
Definitely.
Praise the Lord.
Okay, so you guys can definitely read the whole chapter.
Yes,
we
please.
only shared what stood out for us. And leave a comment below, and
Tell us what's your favorite verse, or the verse that really stood out to you and that's changing your life or your way of thinking.
thank
Thank
you
you.
guys. Bye.